everybody, and welcome back to Maisie's Garden. I have a message for you. We're doing cards in the car. Guys, we just had a super intense solar eclipse new moon yesterday, and today is the Mabon autumn equinox. Happy fall, y'all. My favorite time of year. Love this time of year. Actually, from August to December is my favorite time of year. Don't know why, it just is. Alright, let's see. We're gonna do like an oracle pull just for some quick messages. This is the Akashic Truth Oracle card deck. I think I got it off of Amazon. Let's see. Let's see what we got here. Don't know if I'm gonna do a full 10 minutes, but let's just see what we got. Spirit, why don't you tell me what kind of message we have for the collective? What kind of oracle message we have for the collective here? This one had flipped over. Okay, I'll take this. I didn't realize this one flipped over. Okay. Anything else? Okay, got a couple more. All right, let's see what this is. See what they say. Let's see what Spirit's got going on for us. Shall we? All right, the first one that came out was study. It says, a new endeavor is upon you, and it may require new knowledge and skills. Put the intention out to the universe, and the right teacher will soon find you. We are always on a forever journey of learning. If you don't realize that, then that may be where your stagnancy, if you're experiencing stagnancy, may be held, is not realizing that there is always room to grow, always room to learn something new, learn, more knowledge, a different perspective, something along those lines. Okay? And Spirit kind of wants you to get into the nitty gritty. Be open to learning new information. And when you do come across new information, it's okay, to go a little bit deeper. In fact, they're asking you to go a little bit deeper, do a little bit more research, and really become knowledgeable in what it is that you're learning so that you can then turn around and speak that out or teach others or share that knowledge and wisdom in some way. If you've been looking for some type of mentor or someone to help you on the next stage, the next level of things, it's coming. You may, in the next 2 weeks, I just heard, meet someone who ends up becoming a mentor or a teacher or just helps you on this next level. They always say when the student is ready, the teacher appears. So, you're heading into this energy. And like relishing in it, being open and letting it kind of transform you in a way. This feels very transformative as well. There may be some new skills that you learn and that you need to master and hone in on, and someone is going to come and help you with that. I also just saw martial arts in my head, someone doing martial arts. So I don't know if that is, and I just got chills. So that could be definitely for somebody, and I just saw 333. So maybe martial arts needs, maybe you need to look into that, or there's some form of it that could really be beneficial for you in your life, or if that's the confirmation you need it, you heard it here. Go do what you gotta do, okay, my little kung fu fighter. Okay, anyway, oh, look at this. I love this. All right. They want you to study. They want you to learn as much as you can. Be okay with being the student and the teacher. Be okay with being both, okay? And really embracing that. I have authenticity. Peacocks may be a symbol for you. There may be a lot of abundance heading towards you because of your authenticity, or you just may be abundant in knowing who you are. It says, be your divine self at all times. You weren't destined to fit in quotes, fit in. Break away from expectations and fully express yourself in your own unique way, and you'll be a magnet for success. They want you to be you, okay? They don't want you to try to be somebody else or try to fit in or try to like water yourself down. There is none of that. Do you think peacocks water themselves down? No, they spread them feathers, and they're beautiful and they're unique, and and they are very Proud. I also heard, be proud of who you are, proud of the type of person that you are, and who you're meant to be in this world, okay? Because spirit and universe and God didn't put that personality, didn't put those thoughts, ideas, that mind frame, that perspective on you in your heart if it wasn't meant for you, if it wasn't meant for you to be that way, for it to be who you're meant to be, okay? So really start owning yourself. And I think in knowing yourself more, maybe you need to study yourself more. Maybe there needs to be some introspection and learning of yourself, learning why you operate the way that you operate, where that stems from, childhood traumas or experiences, because not everything has to be filtered back to a trauma, okay? Everyone's so trauma-based. It doesn't have to filter back to a trauma. It doesn't have to be overly traumatic, but our experiences in childhood do shape our perspectives and our mind frames and the way that we see the world as we get older. So maybe going back and kind of studying yourself, kind of going a little bit deeper so that you can confidently be yourself and who you are, okay? There's something deep within you that needs to be explored, and maybe you need more information. Maybe you need, to learn a few things more, and there's nothing wrong with that, so that you can step confidently forward and then be able to wield this in a way that doesn't seem inauthentic or doesn't seem like you don't know what you're talking about or you don't know what you're doing or anything along those lines, okay? So if you've been having a hard time fitting in, it's because you're not meant to. So stop trying to do whatever it is that you're trying to do, whatever facade or mask that you're wearing. It's time to drop that mask, okay? And then we have rewards and recognition. It says, congratulations, your hard work will soon pay off and take you in the direction of your dreams. Acknowledge your efforts and your own power. Again, guys, put in the work. Okay, be your true self, express yourself in a truthful way, defend yourself, speak your mind, you just be true to who you are, and the universe is going to bless you accordingly. You will find your tribe, you will find the people that you're meant to be with, you will land the career that you're meant to be in, you will find the soul family, the friends, the family, the lovers, all of that will gravitate towards you because you're now in alignment with yourself, okay? And then, blessings start to come in. Rewards, recognition of all the hard work that you've done for yourself, that you've been putting in, really working on yourself, learning yourself, and then having the strength, the courage, because it's really courage, okay, and confidence to step forward into the world as your true authentic self. Believe me, we live in a world where everybody's wearing a mask. Everybody wears a mask at some point or other in some environment that they're in, okay? And it takes a lot of courage and bravery and strength to take that mask off and be your true authentic self and let that shine outwards, regardless of what other people are saying, who's saying what, how they treat you, how they're making you feel, how much they accept you or reject you, okay? It takes a lot. And even if you feel like you're not in that place quite yet, you are coming into that place, okay? Reach out if you want to do some hypnotherapy work where we can break down the barriers to your confidence, to wanting to be your authentic self, because a lot of that stuff sits subconsciously, and we can kind of work out those muddled waters. We can work out that dark, murky, the soot and stuff like that has solidified at the bottom part of your subconscious, and kind of bring it up and out, cleanse the waters, if that's the type of metaphor I'm using, like cleanse the waters of your mind so that you can move forward as who you are meant to be, okay? The universe is going to reward you if you do this in ways that you may expect and ways that you may not expect, okay? You may win some type of award eventually. You may end up really, or there's a trophy here, so you're definitely going to get some type of accolades, win something in some way or another, if you really start going towards the direction of your dreams, which is also, because the peacock is represents abundance, is also really going to bring some form of abundance into your life, whether that's financially, emotionally, mentally, something along those lines, guys. But don't be afraid to dive in and research what you need to research. All right, that's what I got. I love you. Bye.